This is the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief, keeping you informed about the happenings in Annapolis and the area. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and of course, local weather. The Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Tuesday, April 23rd, 2019. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Just before 8 a.m. yesterday morning, a Baltimore woman was killed in an accident in the 2000 block of West Street in front of the Dunkin' Donuts. According to the police, Kimberly Kirio, 59 of Baltimore, was making a left turn out of the Dunkin' Donuts store onto West Street, and a Ford F-150 traveling west on West Street struck her vehicle on the driver's side. Kirio was transported to the Anne Arundel Medical Center in critical condition and later died at the facility, and the driver of the truck was evaluated for minor injuries at Anne Arundel Medical Center. The cause of the accident right now appears to be Kirio's failure to yield to oncoming traffic. A sad and tragic accident on West Street in Annapolis. The Anne Arundel County Police Department has announced that Corporal Robert Koch has been named the department's LGBTQ LIAISON. Corporal Koch joined the department back in 2012 and is currently assigned to the Patrol Division in the Eastern District. And upon the appointment, Koch said, "As a member of the LGBTQ+ community myself, I feel honored and excited to be the LGBTQ+ liaison for the Anne Arundel County Police Department. As liaison, my responsibilities will be responding to the questions and concerns of the citizens, attending community functions, acquiring relevant training for officers, recruiting new officers, and establishing a support system. The top priority is to make the LGBTQ+ community and the public in general know that the police department is here to protect and serve all residents without judgment or prejudice." And just to squash any rumblings that we've heard on social media, this is not a new position. It's not that they hired somebody specifically for this job. This is an additional task assigned to Corporal Koch, and we do appreciate his willingness to take it. Yesterday, Anne Arundel County Executive Pittman announced the creation of the Anne Arundel County Citizens Environmental Commission. It was done on Earth Day down at CERC, which is the Smithsonian Environmental Research Center down off of Muddy Creek Road. In a statement, Pittman said, "Earth Day was founded nearly 50 years ago because our environment was in trouble and government wasn't doing enough about it. People demanded action and a movement was born. Our Citizens Environmental Commission is made up of people who will continue to push us to do more to protect our environment and hold us accountable for action. The Commission will recommend actions to protect the county's environmental resources, promote clean, renewable energy solution, and defend the shorelines and communities from rising sea levels." It's going to be chaired by Kate Fritz, who is the Executive Director of the Alliance for the Chesapeake Bay, and she will work along with Anne Arundel County's Environmental Policy Director, Matt Johnston, to coordinate the Commission's work. And another great story out of Annapolis. Annapolis Musicians Fund for Musicians Incorporated, or AMFM as you probably know them, is a nonprofit organization that supports professional Annapolis musicians and music programs for youth. And they awarded $4,000 in grants from its newly named David Glazer Education Fund to two Annapolis-based organizations whose local summer programs benefit underserved youth, Creating Communities and Peabody Preparatory. Now, Creating Communities is Rob Levitt's nonprofit. It provides music and cultural arts programming to young people from low-income families in Anne Arundel County. Its art mentorship program is a week-long summer intensive for students ages 8 to 17. And Peabody Preparatory provides music education. Its one-week intensive program is designed for singers in middle to high school to experience the professional discipline of preparing Italian, English art songs and poetry for performance. Good news for those two organizations. Great job, AMFM. All right, that does it for the news today. Please stay tuned. We've got George Young with your local DMV weather forecast. He's coming up in just a minute. And after that, I've got an announcement about a new project that we're undertaking this coming Saturday, so you want to stick around and listen to that. Of course, give us a click on that first link in the show notes and find out all the ways you can connect with us. And if you can give us a recommendation or a review, please do that as well. And of course, recommend us to your friends and colleagues. Okay, hang tight. Here's some words about MacMedics.
Have you ever been to the Annapolis Mall when it opens for the day? Maybe you've noticed the line of folks waiting to get into the Apple Store. As you may know, I'm a Mac user, and today's episode of the Daily News Brief, in fact, all of the episodes of the Daily News Brief have been produced right here on my Mac computer. What you might not know about is MacMedics. They were founded here in Annapolis in 1989, and they are an Apple authorized premium service provider, the only one in the Baltimore, Annapolis, D.C. area. And what that means to you is that they repair all Apple devices, including the iPhone screens and batteries, all without an appointment. And most repairs are done the same day, usually within 2 hours. They also sell everything except the iPhone and the watch for the same price as Apple. I don't know why you would go anywhere else. Give them a call at 410-757-MACS, or if you're not into the whole letter thing, 410-757-6227. Stop by their retail store in Severna Park on Benfield Road, or their service center in Lanham, right off of Route 50. Or you can always check them out online at macmedics.com. I'll tell you, they've saved me quite a few times, and I know they can save you.
Going out? You need the most up-to-date local weather. Here's George Young from DMV Weather in Annapolis with today's forecast.
Hey everyone, this is George with DMV Weather, and this is your Eye on Annapolis forecast for Tuesday, April 23rd. Yesterday was a pretty nice start to the work week for the Annapolis region, but today will be even better as high pressure to the south will bring a southerly flow of air, and that will mean warm temps in the upper 70s to mid 80s with plenty of sunshine today before more clouds move in tomorrow with highs of 70s and a small chance of some rain showers as a weak cold front moves through before more sunshine returns to the area on Thursday with highs again in the 70s. And while the outlook for Friday is for a bit more rain, the weekend ahead looks like it will be sunny and very nice with temps in the 70s, so start making plans now to get out and about. Okay, that's it for today. This is George Young of DMV Weather. Make it a great day out there. Be sure to get our free app on all of your devices by searching for DCMDVA Weather in the Apple or Google App Stores, and also follow us on Facebook and Twitter and on our website at dmvweather.com so you can always stay weather informed.
I am excited to let you know about a brand new project that I'm launching Saturday. It's called the Eye on Annapolis Legacy Business Spotlight, and the concept is fairly simple. Have you ever been traveling and run into someone with a connection to the area, and they ask you, oh, hey, is such and such a business still around? That's the concept. We've gone out to a lot of the local businesses and organizations that have been staples in the Anne Arundel County area for years and talked with them about it. We learned about their origins and their future. We're going to be releasing these every Saturday for, well, as long as we can. And we kick it off with a discussion with Dr. Maylee McCarthy from the Summit School in Edgewater, April 27th. We have a bunch of businesses and organizations in mind. We have a bunch more in the hopper, as they say, but you can help us out too. Shoot me an email at info@eyeonannapolis.net with a suggestion of your legacy business. As for what determines a legacy business, well, generally I look to something that has been around for 15 or more years, but that's kind of subjective. I hope you're as excited as I am about this project, and I hope you get as much about learning about these local businesses and organizations as I have. Stay tuned, and we will see you Saturday.
Join Anne Arundel Medical Center Foundation on Saturday, April 27, 2019 at our Denim and Diamonds Bash in Annapolis. Denim and Diamonds is a fun evening under the stars featuring fabulous cuisine and gourmet food trucks, live and silent auction, and a live band. Last year, AAMC cared for more than 2,000 patients in our emergency departments suffering from mental illness or addiction. Help us expand much-needed inpatient and outpatient programs and services for your community. For tickets and sponsorships, visit aamcdenimanddiamonds.org. Special thanks to our platinum sponsors, AAMC medical staff, the Chesapeake Bayhawks, Comcast, the Evan K. Thallenberg family, What's Up Media, and WRNR.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis. And also tell them about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. This podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m., keeping you informed with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. And take a moment to listen to our other podcast, The Maryland Crabs, released every Thursday at noon.